Hey guys, the Halden here, aka DVD Collector 96, and welcome to a new video on my YouTube channel. Okay guys, so welcome to a new complete collection video today on the channel. Today the plan is I'm going to be showing you all my regular 4K releases, no counting Steelbook. This is regular 4K releases with slipcovers and then without slipcovers. I did a video like this, if I'm not mistaken, last year, and I can't believe now that I have put all the 4K together, how many 4Ks I've been able to gather in so little time. Of course, the edition that I have the most are Steelbooks and Blu-rays for now. For example, all these stands that you guys are seeing right here, which I'm recording the vlog for the first video of the year. It's leaving in a second to have a different organization, but I already did that for the 4K. Now, what I'm also thinking is that on this specific shelf we have Disney, Marvel, and Pixar. I'm not going to be adding those into the regular 4K or Blu-ray releases. I might be adding those for Steelbooks because that's different, but I'm going to be leaving out these 4Ks or Blu-rays because again, I've been doing my complete Pixar collection, my complete Disney collection, my complete Marvel collection, and I want to keep these separate from the regular movies. So I have a few piles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 total piles, so bear with me. Let me put the camera a little lower, I'm sorry. And 4 of those piles are 4K with a sleep, which I love them. And the very first pile that I'm going to be showing you guys is all these movies. These are regular 4K without sleep covers. So let's go movie by movie, I'm sorry. I will try not to be reviewing every single movie because again, I know the video is going to be super long, and the plan is to show you all the editions. And as you know on the channel, I always try to record individual videos for every single release that I own. So movie number 1 will be Magic Mike, released on video on demand by Warner Brothers on 4K. There is a sequel, but so far I only have the first movie. Movie number 2, a Paramount release that I still have to see, and I decided to add it. Mother on 4K with Jennifer Lawrence. I cannot wait to watch this movie. Then this movie had a recent TV show and I loved it, and I wish I can get the sleep in the future because I love this movie. And it's the animated movie Sausage Party. I remember in 2016 when I came to the US and the movie was on movie theaters and I didn't went to see it, and then I have seen it for the first time on 4K and I have watched the TV show, and I have to say I love the movie. A movie that I recently watched, released by Paramount, and I didn't enjoy it a lot, but it's still a good movie, and it's Leonardo DiCaprio's On Shutter Island. It's a good movie, but it wasn't one of my favorites from him, to be honest. One movie for him that I did enjoy it a lot, by Shot Select, released on 4K without a sleep, but the Blu-ray they did add it on a sleep. The Man in the Iron Mask. This was followed by the Titanic Success, and this is an amazing Musketeers movie. I loved it. Watched it recently also. Let's go right there. Guys, I don't tell this a lot, but I'm a space fanatic in the movie theater, and one of the movies that I got from space related issues, The Martian. I love this movie. I saw it for the very first time on 4K. It's with Matt Damon, released by 20th Century Fox. This one doesn't come with a sleep, but again, it's a great release that I love when I watch it. Love that I added that to the collection. A movie that I saw when I was at Cuba a lot of times, and I have yet to see it again once I got it into 4K. I haven't got the time, but released by Universal, we have Van Helsing on 4K. An amazing movie. I loved it. Another Warner Brothers made on demand that I have yet to see with Christopher Hemsworth, our Thor. We have 12 Strong. I have to see it yet. There's a lot of movies that I have to see now that I'm going to the pile. A Tom Cruise movie, the 25th anniversary of A Few Good Men by Columbia Pictures on 4K. I do think on the original press release this did have a sleep, but I got it so late in the game. I have yet to see it, but I have hear great things about that one. Another Tom Cruise movie that I did saw recently and I love, American Made. I also remember when this one got released and I didn't get it. I have it now and I have seen it. Amazing movie from Tom Cruise. Another space movie that I watched the other day for the very first time and I love, by Universal. I'm also missing the sleep, but it's Apollo 13. Amazing movie about the Apollo 13 story. Another recently made on demand by Warner Brothers that came without the sleep, but it's an amazing movie that kind of like mirrors what happened with the COVID, but the movie was made prior. We have Contagion. I love this movie. The Blu-ray does have the sleep cover on it. James Dean, one of my favorite actors of all time, with a really short career. I can say I have all his 3 movies on 4K. In this case, this is a Warner Brothers. I don't think this is made on demand, but it might be. But it did came without the sleep, but I just love the cover art. We have James Dean as East of Eden. Love this movie. Watched it when I was still living in Cuba and loved it. And a space movie that I didn't enjoy super. But again, it was a good movie to watch. Ryan Gosling on First Man. This is a 4K that I don't remember when I researched if this one has a sleep cover when it got released. I don't remember. It might, but to be honest, I don't remember. Another Warner Brothers made on demand movie. A movie that's on Netflix if I'm not mistaken. But we have the 4K of Focus. I love this movie. I think Will Smith and Margot Robbie did an amazing job on this one. I watched it recently for the very first time. And I did enjoy the 4K transfer a lot as well. So, great movie. From James Dean, the only one of his career that I have still to watch because it's almost 3 hours long. The 4K release of Giant, made on demand I'm pretty sure, and without the sleep on the original press release. We're almost finished. A movie that when it came out, I heard great things about it and I waited so long and I just got it on 4K and watched it the other night. 2012, this one is an oversized 4K case that originally has a sleep, but again, I waited so long that my copy doesn't have a sleep on it. And the last one of the 4K pile without sleeps, a recently released from last year from MGM and Scream Factory, Bones and All with Timothée Chalamet. I have yet to watch this one, but can't wait to watch it because it's Timothée Chalamet. So we're done with pile number 1. Let me put it here to the side. Let's go to pile number 2. I'm sorry, these movies are not in any specific orders. I just created the piles and I'm showing it to you guys. Ted, 4K with a sleep. Love the Ted franchise. I still need to get the sequel, but it's only on Blu-ray for now. I'm waiting for a 4K. And I have the TV show on the TV show collection. Love the TV show. Love this movie. I have yet to see the 4K quality on this one. If you want to cry, if you are into animated movies, Dream Wars, the greatest movie from last year, to be honest. The Wild Robot, the 4K with a sleep, beautiful 4K with a sleep. I have watched this movie 6 times already. No exaggerations there. I just love the movie. A Tom Cruise movie that I recently upgraded from my Blu-ray copy on 4K with a sleep, Far and Away by Shot Select. I have yet to watch the new 4K transfer, but I love the movie. Another classic that has been released by Sonic, Legends of the Fall, 4K with a sleep with Brad Pitt on it. I can't wait to watch this movie for the first time because I have heard great things about it. A movie that I saw because my grandma recommended to me and she was not wrong. This is an amazing movie. The Shawshank Redemption, 4K with a sleep. Watched it for the very first time on 4K and what an amazing movie to see. Loved it. A Sandra Bullock and Channing Tatum movie that I have found when I watched it by Paramount. The Lost City, I think it's on Netflix as well. Amazing comedy movie. It's the last one that Sandra Bullock has released in a while, if I'm not mistaken. A Tom Cruise movie that I got to see for the very first time on 4K and loved it. The 30th anniversary of The Firm. I think this movie has sequels and a TV show, but I have only seen the first one. An amazing first movie. Another animated movie that I love, this is by Columbia Picture Animated Studios, if I'm not mistaken, but we have The Emoji Movie. I got it super late via Amazon and I still was able to get it with a sleep. Love this movie. Most of this movie has already unboxing videos on the channel. From the last day of Disney releasing Disney titles from 20th Century Fox and the circular 4K sleeps, we have The Abyss. A lot of people were excited about this one to be coming on 4K. That sticker right there covering the face of the protagonist. I watched it for the very first time the other day on 4K quality and loved this movie. Next one, Steel Magnolias, 4K with a sleep. I watched this movie when I was still living in Cuba with my mom. We both cry a lot and I have yet to watch the 4K transfer. but it's a movie that I love, even if it's a sad one. One movie that I honestly saw because Chris Evans was on it and I got to love the movie, and he's on it like for a few seconds. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. I got this one on a Black Friday sale, and this is a 4K with a sleep. Beautiful 4K sleep right here. Next one, oh, and this one I have to read them in order. By Paramount Studio, Saturday Night Fever with John Travolta. For the longest of time, I have only seen Staying Alive, which is the sequel, but when I got the 4K of Saturday Night Fever, I was able to watch it. There is also an ad playing on movie theater with with John Travolta, which I think he's promoting a credit card or something, but he has a gag, and it's funny to see him that all like doing the same step. And the sequel, but in this case released by KL Studio Classics, John Travolta on Staying Alive. I love Staying Alive way more than Saturday Night Fever. Something about the music of this one, I love this sequel. And I saw both of them back to back on the other day for the very first time. A movie that I saw, and then when I got it on 4K, and I was lucky enough that even if it was super an old release, I was able to get it through Amazon with a sleep. I love that feeling when you get an old release and they still have sleep covers around. With Scarlett Johansson, Road Night. I love when they put a whole ensemble of female ladies on a movie and they do amazing. This movie is amazing, super comedy, great, super recommended. Next, a movie on 4K by Paramount Presents that is not super long but it's amazing, with Rachel McAdams and Cillian Murphy, Red Eye. This movie is amazing, and it's from the lines that once you open your sleep, you do have the original poster on it. Super recommended, super fun movie to watch, and again, super short. One of Tom Cruise and Dusty Hoffman classics that I love, and it's been released on 4K by MGM as well. We have Rain Man, and it also has the sleeve for Academy Awards, including Best Picture. This movie is amazing, and I have yet to see the 4K, but again, I remember when I saw it for the first time, I loved the movie. So I literally have to do a rewatch really soon. Okay, how are we doing? There's still 3 piles left, and again, wait for the Blu-ray and Steelbook. That one is going to be insane. One of the greatest movies from 2023, the magic of going to the movie theater with my mom. I also did a blog for this one. We have the 4K pink sleeve of Barbie, and I did something, guys. When they released Mean Girls on 4K, it came with a pink sleeve. But I did have a steelbook, so what I did is my Barbie 4K now has a pink case. No regrets here. Love the movie Barbie. From Arrow releases an oversized case, but we have the 4K of 12 Monkeys with Brad Pitt and who was in this movie as well. I always forget his name. Brad Pitt and Bruce Willis. I like it. The thing is, I have seen the TV show, and the TV show is so good that I was expecting more for this movie. I like it, but not one of my favorite movies of all times. The effects are way better now these days as well. On 4K for the very first time, a release that I had to switch the disc because it had a problem, and Paramount did the switch. Titanic on 4K. It only says for first time on 4K. I was able to watch it on the big screen for Valentine's Day on the year that was released. I love that. It's a movie classic. I have seen it millions of times, and I have yet to see the 4K actually at my house. Since I watched it on the big screen, I was like, I have seen the movie this day. So a movie that I have yet to see. This is the 25th anniversary by Paramount. Jim Carrey, The Truman Show. I've heard great things about this movie, so I cannot wait to watch it. A movie by Tom Cruise that I watched it being so young. I definitely need to rewatch it, but I remember watching it for the first time, and when the movie ended, I was like, what? Why did I just watch? I didn't understood the ending. So we have Tom Cruise on Vanilla Sky with a beautiful sleep on it. I used to love, because I upgraded this one for my Blu-ray, I used to love the Blu-ray, but the 4K, I heard that the transfer was great. By Warner Bros. Studios, from the 100th anniversary, Training Day with Denzel Washington and Inta Hawke. This is the last movie that I saw on 2023, if I'm not mistaken, and I loved it. The 4K quality was amazing, and the story of the movie was amazing as well. The musical of Mean Girls, you can say whatever, Mean Girls is just a classic, but the musical, I loved it. I love the songs, I love everything about it, and I have seen the 4K as well. Beautiful 4K transfer, so super recommended there. The sequel to Minions, I have Minions: The Rise of Gru. This is one of the first unboxing videos that I did for the channel when I was starting. This is not the best movie ever, to be honest. I did enjoy Minions better with Sandra Bullock as the villain, but it's a great sequel for a great franchise, and it's always going to do money, because it's the Minions. The sequel to The Addams Family, I have the 4K recently released The Addams Family Value. I have yet to see The Addams Family War. I have seen Wednesday, but I have never seen The Addams Family, and I need to. Another movie that I saw for the first time when it was announced on 4K and I love, we have the 4K of True Lies, directed by James Cameron and played by Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jamie Lee Curtis. Amazing movie. There is also a recent TV show that got cancelled after one season of 13 episodes. I saw the pilot and it was good, but I definitely wanted to finish watching the show. The Walmart exclusive Sleepcore edition of Uncharted with Tom Holland, an amazing adventure movie. It's an exclusive from Walmart because it has a few cars right there on the back. I have yet to do the review for this movie, but again, an amazing movie, and it looks amazing on 4K. Next, a movie that I got because Paul Walker is on it, and I have yet to see on 4K by Paramount. Varsity Blues. This is kind of a teenagers movie, but again, I love teenager American movies. Where I am, okay, this one I showed already. From the last days from the Disney Movie Club, I decided to get a movie that I'm pretty sure I have seen back in Cuba, but I don't have a lot of memories of, and it's the 4K release with a sleep of Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I have yet to watch it, but again, heard great things about it. A classic that I love from the Wonka universe. I just love, and oh my god, I just forgot something. Let me come back in a second. I'm sorry for that, guys. I just remember, because I'm going to be showing you guys this movie, that I have a 4K, a Blu-ray, and a still someplace that you guys have seen on the blog, and I need to show it. But in this case, I did have the 50th anniversary of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, the 4K sleep. Now, recently they announced a steelbook to be coming out, but I didn't enjoy the art a lot, so I decided to keep my regular slipcover edition, and I had it on the hat, on the chocolate hat, the recently released Wonka, the regular by Warner Bros. Metallic sleep. And for what I have read online, they're already working on the sequel. I love this movie. I also love the original, but I love the Wonka movie. I honestly love that. By A24, released by Lionsgate Studio, one of the only lenticulars that I own on my collection on 4K, the movie Civil War. This movie, I was expecting more because of the visual effects that I saw to the trailers, but it's not the best movie ever. But again, I'm glad that I have it in my collection. Love the sleep. Okay, and last one for this pile, upgraded recently for me from my Blu-ray, Dr. Seuss How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the original animated movie with a beautiful sleep, and this one also brings the Grinches, The Cat in the Hat, and Halloween, it's Grinch Night. So amazing release right there. Let's put this one to the side now again, and we have two piles left. Okay. This file is a little smaller right now, so bear with me there. Recently released, and I have still yet to watch it, and people were excited about these ones as well. I think because of the director of both movies. But we have the 4K release with a sleep of Signs. I have yet to watch this one. I just remember the parody of a scary movie making fun of the movie. And another classic that a lot of people make fun of, Bruce Willis on The Sixth Sense, 4K with a sleep. Again, these are recently releases that I have yet to watch. By Paramount, a movie that a lot of people were excited about as well, and I cannot wait to enjoy it. We have the movie Zodiac right there. Super beautiful, shiny steelbook. Can't wait to watch it. Then we have another Christmas holiday that I can wait to watch as well. Yeah, I've been recording a lot and I need to basically catch up on my movies. White Christmas by Paramount, 4K with a sleep, on 4K for the very first time. We have Last Christmas, and yes, this is a Blu-ray slipcover, but because recently they upgraded the movie to 4K regular release without the sleep, and since I already had the Blu-ray sleep, I decided to keep it. And if you see the spine, It says Blu-ray plus DVD, but I still kept my Blu-ray copy inside it, and I wasn't going to get rid of my sleep. Another movie, my child select, Shock Select. Thank you so much for releasing these movies on 4K with a beautiful sleep. Another Tom Cruise movie that I have yet to see. He's my favorite actor of all time, but we have Born on the 4th of July. Heard great things about his interpretation of this character on this movie. Another by Paramount Presents that I have to see, a Martin Scorsese's picture, Nicolas Cage on Bringing Out the Dead. Remember, these are the releases that once you open, you do have the original poster of the movie. A movie that got released on 4K recently, and I did so, and I love the musical aspect on it. Johnny Depp's is Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street. I love this movie and love the 4K quality. It's by Tim Burton, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is. An Alfred Hitchcock movie that I cannot wait to watch, another Paramount Presents studio release, and it's Alfred Hitchcock on To Catch a Thief, the 4K Sleepcore edition. Here we go. Another release by Sonic recently for the 30th anniversary of the movie, the original Little Woman on 4K with sleep. Have never seen it, and I own this one, and I also own the Blu-ray. Another Paramount Presents movie with Richard Gere, we have Primal Fear on 4K. Can't wait to watch this one as well. This is the pile that I had on the white shelf of newest releases, and that's the reason that I have a lot that I have yet to see. And also the 4K release by Universal and Scream, Dead Becomes Her. Heard great things about it, and I had it on 4K with sleep. That's the first experience that I'm going to be able to have with the movie. The last pile, guys. Here we go, and this is one of the bigger piles. This is how it looks. Let's go through it, and I know these videos are long, but you guys enjoy it a lot when I show complete collection videos, so yeah, bear with me 1 second. The recently 4K release as well of Point Break. Guys, this movie I have on it on DVD, then on Blu-ray, and now on 4K with sleep, but I love the movie. Every single time that I can, I rewatch it. A movie that I upgraded from my Blu-ray, and I cannot wait to watch the 4K, and it has already been released a while ago by Paramount, Office Christmas Party. These are the movies that I always try to wait for the Christmas season to watch it. A movie that I love so much, and this was released for the 20th anniversary. We have Julia Roberts on My Best Friend Wedding. We also have Cameron Diaz and Dermot Mulroney. I love this movie when I watch it. It's a beautiful, beautiful movie. A movie that if you have never seen, wait for the holiday season and watch it. The 4K release of It's a Wonderful Life. This movie is so beautiful, and it has such a beautiful message that if you have never seen it, do yourself a favor and watch it. The 4K release of a movie that people love. Recently, last year, they released a box set and they re-released the Steelbook, but I'm so happy with the sleep that I have that I decided to keep it. And I have Interstellar, an amazing, amazing masterpiece. Recently released as well, a movie that I have yet to see, but I heard great things about it. We have In and Out, the 4K sleep of the movie. A movie that I went to the movie theaters to watch and I loved from last year, if I'm not mistaken. We have Ryan Reynolds on Eve, Imaginary Friends. This movie is so beautiful for the whole family to watch, and this is the Paramount release with sleep. I even gave a copy to my manager because it's an amazing and beautiful movie. A classic that I have to be honest, I waited so long to watch it and I was expecting so high things that I didn't enjoy a lot. And I have the 40th anniversary edition on 4K from Greece. This is the last movie that I got from Best Buy before they stopped selling physical media. I got it on the store. I think I did a blog on the channel for that one. A horror movie that this year we're getting the sequel, and I cannot wait because how much I enjoyed the first one. But we have the 4K edition, night shift edition of Five Nights at Freddy. This is based on the video game, but this movie is amazing. I just loved it. Next, we have a movie that I saw recently when I added it to my collection and I loved. We have John Travolta and Nicolas Cage on Face Off. Amazing, amazing movie that I also saw at the end of the year 2023. Now we have two movies right here that I have to be honest, guys. I saw the first one and I was lost. I need to rewatch it for sure. I have never read the books. I have never heard about the original movie. And there is also a TV show now that I have never seen. I added it to my collection because first it's Timothée Chalamet and the 4K was getting re-released on Walmart with an exclusive slipcover. So we have the movie Dune. it's a little damaged right there. I saw Dune on 4K and I didn't understood the movie a lot, so when the sequel got announced and it was premiere on the movie theater, I decided to skip it, and I need to watch both back together. And we have Dune Part 2. This sleep, it's super beautiful. It's by Warner Brothers and it's a metallic sleep, and it's done with a Chalamet. Coming up next, another movie that I saw on the movie theater and I love. We have Death on the Nile on 4K with a sleep. I got this one through the Disney Movie Club. Amazing movie. Another 4K that I have added to the collection and I have yet to see. We have Ben Affleck and Samuel L. Jackson on Changing Lanes. Hair great things about it, and I cannot wait to watch it. We're down to the last two. A classic that I can't believe I still haven't seen it. The movie has winner of 3 Academy Awards, including Best Picture. And I have the 4K sleep release of Casablanca by Warner Brothers. I'm dying to see this movie because I do love classic movies. And the last one, but not least important, another 4K movie that I haven't seen. We have Brokeback Mountain. I heard great things about it again, and I cannot wait to watch it. I recently added it because it was released on 4K for the very first time. But this will complete my 4K regular cases collection. Again, I have more 4Ks on the Disney and the Marvel universe, but those ones I want to keep them separate on the collections. And this is the regular 4K cases. You guys have seen the blog already, but what's going on now is I'm going to put the 4Ks on the white shelf because they're being reorganized. But guys, I would love to know in the comments which of all these movies that I have shown you are your favorites. Which editions would you like to have from this collection? But anyways, that will be all for today's video. Like I always say, I hope you guys are enjoying with this new content in the channel. If you are, please let me know in the comments, leave me a like, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel so we can keep this channel growing. And see you guys again soon on a new video.